Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining me again today as we are going to be discussing how to build confidence as a beginner entrepreneur and why it matters. Entrepreneur confidence is valuable for several reasons. Confident leaders are better able to persuade investors, clients, and partners. So confidence is something that you really do need in your arsenal. They're generally regarded as more authoritative and trustworthy by their employees, making them more effective as team leaders and managers. Plus, when you're confident, you'll make better decisions. You'll be more assertive in negotiations, and there's a good chance you'll be more likable, which can help you in networking during events and personal endeavors. But if you've never run a business before, you're less likely to feel immediately comfortable and confident in the role of being, the sole and only decision maker and executor. You may not be sure about your decisions or feel nervous about asserting your opinions since you do not have decades of experience to back it up. Fortunately, for new entrepreneurs, a combination of confidence, building exercises, and ongoing experiences can help you learn how to build the confidence you need. First one, you need to project confidence, faking it till you make it. Our brain functions are complex and interesting. We believe that everything we do is rooted in thought, beginning as an idea or emotion and getting translated as action. But the reverse can also be true. Matter of fact, the reverse is true. For example, when you're happy, you tend to smile. But when you're feeling neutral or unhappy and you smile, the very fact that you have smiled can actually make you feel happier. A similar effect can happen with confidence. If you don't feel sure of yourself, try to project confidence in any way you can. Speak with authority, maintain strong body language, convince yourself that you're confident. It's a way to fake it until you make it. In time, you can basically trick yourself into believing in yourself. Well, we also have to understand that even a lot of research has been done on this, and our brain usually catches up with our actions. So you have to do before the brain catches up. Like, let's say if you're trying to save money, you have to maintain the discipline of saving money until the brain keeps now reminding you that you need to save money. This is in Atomic Habits by Mr. Clear. When you go ahead and you are implementing a new habit, like let's say you need to go work out, you will need to start going to the gym even when you don't feel like it. Like discipline and maintaining that habit, but the brain will catch up eventually. It's not going to be today or after 20 sessions. They say it takes 21 days to create a habit, but others have said 32. But who knows? All I know is keep doing it until you do remind yourself, or your brain reminds you that you need to be doing this again. Admit your failures and let go of small mistakes. This is another way to build your confidence. Nothing wrecks a new entrepreneur's confidence faster than a mistake, failure, or other misstep in your business. You failed to meet a deadline, you lost a client, or your financial models aren't coming to fruition, or even your desires are not showing up yet. If you want to feel more confident, you have to be willing to admit these mistakes, if any, and learn to let them go. But usually as an entrepreneur, most of the actions that come to be known as mistakes had a lesson in them. So it was a teaching and a learning moment. So appreciate them for that. Avoiding the subject, blaming external factors, or dwelling on your own faults can all make your uncertainty worse. Obviously, there's no switch to make you instantly feel better without your mistakes, but it helps to know that failure is common even among massively successful entrepreneurs. The faster you come to terms with the fact that some mistakes are inevitable, the faster you can move on. Number 3, always celebrate your wins. As an ambitious entrepreneur, you're likely focused on long-term thinking. You want to grow your business to be massively successful, and you want to grow your personal wealth over a period of decades, creating legacy. That's why many people start a business. Accordingly, it's easy to minimize or write off the victories you've experienced in the moment, compromising your confidence. So you always need to stop and smell the roses. Just celebrate your wins and take a win whenever you get a win. If you want to feel better about your capabilities, a good confidence building exercise is taking the time to celebrate your win. Whenever you have success, even no matter how minor it is, spend some time acknowledging it and rewarding yourself for it. Seek ongoing ongoing education. No matter how much knowledge you have and experience you have acquired, you can always stand to have more. Commit to ongoing education in multiple different fields if you want to feel more confident in your work. Attend seminars and workshops to be a better business leader and/or entrepreneur, or sharpen your skills. And attend classes to sharpen all the skills that you think you need to improve on, or others that you're trying to maintain excellence, or even certification to keep you running. This is usually beneficial both in the short term and in the long term. In the short term, you'll feel good about yourself for spending the extra effort and learning something new. Every time you finish a class or improve a skill, you'll get to pat yourself in the back. In the long term, you'll gradually become better at your job, making you more confident in every task you complete. Create and master your elevator speech. Everybody, not just entrepreneurs, needs to have an elevator speech. Writing and perfecting yours can give you more confidence in a variety of situations. Essentially, this is a concise speech that describes your business model to somebody who's never heard of it before, or it describes what you do. The name comes from the fact that you should be able to deliver it in the time it takes for an elevator to get to your floor, usually about 30 seconds or less. It's going to take time to identify and polish the most important pieces of information to deliver in this speech, and you'll need to practice it multiple times to get the delivery right. But when you do, you will feel more confident giving the pitch to new investors, new prospects, or even while you're networking. Find a supportive mentor. Mentorship is something that we all need, whether you're an entrepreneur or not. And you have to realize that mentors are usually there for a season, and they will support you as per where you are in your career or in your business right now. It is highly underrated as a conduit for entrepreneurial improvement. A good mentor will help you perfect your business model, connect you with resources to bring business to you, and give you advice and direction when you're stuck on a problem. Mentors can boost your confidence by helping you understand the strengths and weaknesses of your idea. It's always better to learn through the experience of other people and not yourself, because sometimes it can be costly and very much time consuming. Simply having someone you can turn to in times of crisis or when you're confused can make your problems seem smaller and make you feel more capable in your own business. Over time, you'll get a keener sense of business by working with a mentor, and it will also help you in developing your own perspective and voice. 7. Make time for fun. Many new entrepreneurs overcompensate for their lack of confidence by investing everything: time, blood, tears, energy. They work long nights and weekends, hoping that dedicating themselves solely to the business will help them achieve better results. However, this is rarely the outcome. It's much better to spend time doing valuable things than to spend more time overall completing a task. If you work too hard, you'll sharply decrease your productivity and could eventually burn out. If you want to feel more confident and boost your productivity at the same time, you have to make time for fun things in life. Spending time with the people you love, participating in a creative or competitive hobby, and just relaxing can make you feel better about yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. Similarly, it's important to break away from the familiar. New and experienced entrepreneurs alike often find themselves trapped in the same routine, doing the same tasks, mundane tasks every day, talking to the same people and visiting the same networking spots. This may be comforting in the short term, but in the long term, if you keep doing this, you will feel trapped or unstimulated or even uninspired, even if you don't realize it. Fortunately, breaking out of your comfort zone is easy if you do it gradually. Try working somewhere new, talking to new people, or experimenting with strategies you might not otherwise consider. The more novelty you have in your life, the more confident and in control you're going to feel. 9. Recognize self-doubt and learn to overcome it. All entrepreneurs, even the seemingly confident ones, eventually experience self-doubt. Before making a big decision, they find themselves second-guessing their gut instinct. After a sequence of troubling events, they internally debate whether they are truly cut out to be an entrepreneur. We all experience this from time to time. We call it imposter syndrome. That usually sets forth either through some things other people have told you or self-deprecating beliefs that you have. If you want to improve your confidence, you need to come up with strategies that combat self-doubt. One of the simplest is mindfulness and also meditation. There are many meditation practices and all of them can be effective, but the basic idea is to clear your mind by focusing on the present moment and repeat a mantra or repetitive action. It takes some practice, but over time you'll grow more resilient to distracting negative thoughts. 10. Always seek feedback. You shouldn't base your opinion of yourself on the perspective of others. We try not to, but if it can be helpful to seek feedback on a regular basis from trusted sources. Main word: trusted. Talk to partners, employees, clients, and other people in your professional life or personal life and ask them for honest feedback about your performance and your approach. You might be surprised at what you hear back. If your co-workers and colleagues have good things to say about you, it will likely make you feel more confident in your work. But even the bad things can be valuable. If you find that most people have the same complaint, like you are too stubborn or you're too soft-spoken or that you lose your temper easily, you'll have a direction for improvement. Knowing your weaknesses is a strangely powerful confidence builder. It makes you feel in control of your own fault. It's also important to remember that nobody can build perfect confidence overnight. Even knowing how to build confidence, it's likely going to take years to feel that you're capable and a valuable entrepreneur. And yet, you matter even without being an entrepreneur. You matter just because you're you. Stay consistent in your efforts. Learn from your missteps and remain as patient as possible. Everything will come to you in time. Confidence is an important quality and a powerful tool for any entrepreneur. But when you're just starting out, it can be hard to exude it. With enough confidence and enough time, even the most hesitant or uncertain entrepreneurs can learn to be more confident in themselves and apply that confidence at the work that they're doing or even in the corporate world. You can apply your confidence. Thank you for watching and see you on the next time. Goodbye.